say the intro first anyways. So I'm not recording that part. Hi! Welcome to The Mystery, the podcast where every story ends in murder and you get to solve the crime. Each week you'll hear a brand new murder mystery short story. Your job, pay close attention, gather the clues, and decide who you think did it. After the episode, text your guess to 270-883-1894. If you're right, you just might become part of the mystery yourself. Think you can crack the case? Let's find out. This is The Mystery. Mystery number 13, Camp DC, Part 2. The five teens got about halfway down the hallway before a door creaked open behind them. "What are you doing?" Claire questioned them from her doorway. Jacqueline and Molly nearly jumped out of their skin. "Shh," Josh replied, just as loudly as Claire's question. She repeated herself, a little quieter this time. "What are you guys doing?" Connor responded cheerily. "We're going to my brother's apartment in the city. You want to come?" "Dude," Josh and Jacob let out in unison. Connor gave them an innocent look. "You guys are going into the city? You can't do that. It's 11:30. Jacqueline was starting to get second thoughts. "I know. They talked us into it," she declared, pointing at the three boys. "You should come, Claire. It'll be fun, and we won't be out too late," Molly spoke. "I don't think so. I'm all for fun, but not at the expense of my livelihood." "Your livelihood?" Josh scoffed. "You're 16 years old. Getting in trouble at summer camp isn't going to go on your permanent record." Claire rolled her eyes, but she had to admit they were getting to her. "How late?" she asked. "Like 1 max," Molly assured her. "Maybe 2. "Let me go change." As soon as the group got off campus, Jacqueline was already starting to regret her decision. As they walked through the lit-up streets of downtown Washington, D.C., situations raced through her head of different ways they could get caught and their consequences. Molly noticed her silence. "It's going to be fine, you know. Kids do this every year." Jacqueline uttered a response. "Yeah, I know. I'm fine. I do stuff like this all the time." Molly slowly nodded her head. "Oh, well, I don't. I've actually never snuck out before." Jacqueline turned her head, surprised. "Really? Neither have I. I was lying before. I'm totally freaked out." "I knew it," Molly let out a laugh. "It's okay. I get it. We're almost there, and I promise as soon as you're ready to leave, we'll go." "Okay. Thanks, Molly," Jacqueline said, and let out a sigh of relief. She tried to push her anxious thoughts to the back of her head. She came to this camp to make memories and have fun, and she was going to do just that. Connor unlocked the apartment door, and the 6 teenagers piled into the small studio apartment. Josh and Jacob immediately took to the couch and fired at the PlayStation. Connor rummaged through the cabinets. "He's got to have something good in here. They've been feeding us too good over there. I'm craving some ramen noodles." The group took turns in a Mario Kart tournament and munched on all the junk food they could find. They laughed and bonded over childhood memories and high school algebra. But when the girls stepped onto the balcony, the lighthearted conversation took a turn when Josh brought up a video he had seen of Jacob before coming to camp. Jacob got defensive, and the conversation heated up fast. Jacqueline, Molly, and Claire could hear their voices getting louder and conversation turning to an argument. Jacqueline cracked the door open to listen. Connor was trying to get them to quiet down, but it wasn't helping much. The girls could tell they were fighting about some video Josh had of Jacob, but no specifics were being said. "You guys went to school together, right? Do you know what they're talking about, Jacqueline?" Claire asked. She tried to rack her brain, but nothing was coming up. "No, I don't think so. Jacob is like the smartest, most athletic, and popular guy at our school. I can't imagine what kind of dirt Josh could have on him." The boys weren't calming down. Connor was getting panicked that someone was going to complain about the noise they were making. He motioned to the girls to come inside and help. Jacqueline stepped in first. Guys, what is going on? Stay out of it, Josh muttered and took a step towards Jacob. You guys have got to calm down. It's 1 a.m. You're going to wake people up. I said stay out of it, Josh's voice raised. Jacob told him to leave her alone and shoved him. That's when chaos ensued. Connor tried to break up the fight with little luck. Things were breaking. Claire and Molly were watching from the balcony doorway in horror. Let's get out of here, Molly whispered and grabbed Claire's hand. But Claire wasn't moving. She was staring at the fight, arms crossed, expression sharp. This is stupid. You're going to ruin everything, she said, loud enough for the boys to hear. Josh's head snapped toward her. Stay out of it, Claire. No, Claire shot back, stepping toward him. You think you're untouchable, but you're not. You should be careful who you threaten. The tension in the room sharpened. Josh took a step towards her, and Jacob moved in between them, and Josh grabbed onto him tightly. Enough, Connor screamed. The room felt like it was closing in. Suddenly, a crash, a scream. Molly spun around. Claire was gone. The balcony door stood open, the breeze fluttering the curtains. Molly's face went pale. No. Jacqueline rushed to the railing. Her breath caught in her throat. Claire lay sprawled on the pavement 3 stories below. The world seemed to go silent. Someone call someone, Connor stammered, stumbling backwards. Jacob and Josh stood frozen, faces blank, as if their brains couldn't catch up to what had just happened. Jacqueline's hands gripped the cold balcony rail. Claire had been right there, seconds ago. Someone had been behind her. Someone had been close enough to... We need to go. Now. Josh's voice cut through the air, sharp and certain. No one moved. This never happened. You get that? His eyes scanned the room, landing on Jacqueline last. We were never here. But Jacqueline knew. One of them had been close enough to push her. One of them had made sure Claire wouldn't talk. As they crept back through the campus, Jacqueline felt a shiver run down her spine. Her phone buzzed. Blocked number. Accidents happen. Don't be next. Thanks for listening to The Mystery. Like and follow our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Facebook and let us know who you think did it by texting your guess to 270-883-1894. Thanks.